hear what I have to say. This message that I have to hand out, it's basically a story about history that's not spoken about originally. If you have an open mind, you should receive the information, grasp major points. And we all know that 2020 is when we see clearly, and maybe with what you will hear today, it will help you overstand. And the word stand, of course, includes the letters DNA, which is a story that I'm about to tell you. A long, long time ago, hundreds of thousands of years ago, a division occurred in the evolutionary line of an animal. And that division then created two significant new animals, one of which we know today as human beings, and the other one not known to most people but understood by scientists, the Neanderthaler. The Neanderthal animal and the human animal having had the same basic connection before the division occurred. And then the human animal continued on one path while the Neanderthaler animal went in another direction. If scientists are correct, all of this began in northeastern Africa. And for 84,000 years, if the scientists are correct, there were no men in the human animal. Mitochondrial DNA suggests that the original woman was a hermaphrodite. A hermaphrodite that could, in fact, give birth of clones of herself, and did so for a period of about 84,000 years, until at about 90,000 BC, a development came about and needed to subdivide herself into two people so that she could continue in her duties while a second version called man would be born. And that second version would be task-oriented that's where you began getting the division, of course, of gender and reproduction over time by sex rather than through the internal hermaphroditic way, and suggest that Neanderthaler didn't disappear forever and ever, but basically disappeared for a purpose. And the purpose can be better understood if one goes over to the other division of the word Neanderthaler. And the word Thaler is the German word for dollar. So the word Neanderthaler therefore translates to deans of dollars. The name given to his society is that of Moostrian. And the Moostrian society in caves are known to contain artifacts that suggest Moostrians brought forth fire. There's a suggestion that among the Neanderthals there is a significant number of people whom today we would refer to as idiot savants. I guess the most famous movie made is The Rain Man with Tom Cruise. It suggests that in the Neanderthal there is a certain group of people whose brains function on a much higher level than the rest of the people, especially of the clan mothers and their men. One should try to imagine the creation of a chemical computer that was able to link to the savant part of a brain while ignoring the idiot part of the brain. And if you could do that with significant numbers, number suggested is 144,000 sections into one place, you might be able to develop a computer way beyond what we know today. It's significant that in the genome, the numbers 125 to 145 30,000 suggests the total instructions that are involved with DNA. And the genome is designed to name each one and identify their very basic and specific purposes and how they come together and how few of them are used in making a human being. Chemistry, botany, all chemicals mixed together, brought them around to one day saying, hey, if it's in metal, if it's in vegetable, should it not therefore be the premise of animal? And of course, from animal, humans. Development over time of an understanding of this chemistry. And of course I'm simplifying things and I'm shortening time because these people had all kinds of time in the world. And there are many things that were done prior to the Ice Age that suggest could not be done unless they had a computer. And of course, the most natural computer they had were brains. And if you could get to communicate between all of these and make them into one central computer that would hold all of the information that could be retrieved, you can imagine the pace and development you would get in the Neanderthal community to what you would get in the community of human beings. So these guys in the mountains, they had one hell of an advantage. And we have to come to terms with the fact that someone along the line wanted to control people. To control people, that someone had to pretend to be creation. Well, in a world of hunters and foragers, the only slave that existed at the beginning was a dog.
Do you believe in God? Of course, there is a God, but my definition of God and yours is not the same. I believe in creation as having begun the entire process. You believe in Creator, the hijacker, through genetic engineered means, creating intelligent design. They are genetic engineers who have changed creation for their benefit.
So if you read mythology, the mythology of India, the mythology of Japan, the mythology of Persia, mythology of Egypt, mythology of Rome, and the Scandinavian mythology, you will find that the plan for what is about to occur is written as stories in the mythology. The plan is always identified by a capital letter E, which has three and one holding it all together. So you have the corporations, and you have the government, and in the middle you have the media, and over on the side you have religion, which holds it all together, the capital letter E. And if you notice these days, the capital letter E is being shown on an angle. Something is about to knock it over on its side. Global warming is what they call it. But the plan to destroy this area of the northern hemisphere has been in place for thousands of years. The Norse mythology of Scandinavia, a country in Germany, Holland, Belgium, call this Ragnarok, Agnarok, Magnarok, Blackwater, and everything I have deciphered leads me to believe that this is what is about to happen. You have creation. They have created a court called the pineal court, which is matched to the thing in the head called the pineal gland, which is total memory. Everything you've done all your life is recorded in your memory. You may not remember it, but it's there. And when you die, you are sent to this court. Try to imagine, and I'm imagining in order to explain, big widescreen TV, a judge behind a curtain, and you on a chair in front of an audience looking in, and you're asked 3 questions. What did you know? When did you know it? And what did you do about it? And when you go to speak, your mouth doesn't function. You can't open your mouth. But on the screen, your pineal gland plays back exactly the answer to the question. What did you know? When did you know it? And what did you do about it? So you are in fact testifying against yourself, albeit involuntarily, and much of the time not remember. But the audience can tell.
Before they die, you arrive at a door, and outside that door there will be a red chair.
What did you know?
On that chair will be sitting Jennifer.
When did you know it?
I record the fact that you have arrived.
And what did you do about it?
You may say, how can you prove this? My answer to you is, I have evidence. No proof exists for anyone till they arrive. Therefore, leaving the doubt to each individual to deal with as they choose. But whatever decision they make before they get there, they will one day see Jennifer's the red chair.
What is going on is cleansing the planet here